Step 1 to learning the Cha-Cha Basic is getting the footwork down. The first thing you're going to want to do is create a roadmap of where the feet go. We're going to make 2 L's on the ground. So take some tape, get the angle right, and throw. Next, you're going to throw a piece of tape at the center of the 2 L's. These 2 L's and the center point are like a map, so now we know where to step. Let's go slowly. Forward, back, side, low, side, back, forward, side, low, side. I'm just kidding. This is just a preview. Okay, let's really go slow this time. Get here in the corner, weights on the right, and the left foot, it's ready to race. Left foot to the top of the L, shift the weight back to the right, and be grounded. Then go side left to the center point of the L's, then bring your right foot to close, and then step side left again. Half done. You're gonna go back on your right foot, using your right foot to be on the right foot, because otherwise it wouldn't be the right thing to do. Now you're just gonna go forward on the left. Skid to the right with the right, close the left foot, and bring it on home with a step to the right. Boom! A full Cha-Cha Basic. You're gonna wanna repeat that a lot of times. You just gotta get it to automatic legalization mode. That basically means that you no longer need to use your brain to do it. So, only you know when you no longer need your brain. Just keep doing it till it's kinda easy. You know what I'm saying? Step 2 to mastering the Cha-Cha Basic is to get the timing down. Put these numbers in these exact spots. Just hold the fingers and hit 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. If you want to set the mood for your Cha-Cha learning pad, feel free to use the latest app to make it metal, or change the color. And maybe you want to cool off with a little bit of, whoa, fire, whoa, put that out. Water, there we go. Maybe you want to throw back to the 70s and give it a little disco feel. And of course, there's always the full-on virtual reality experience. I'm going to go with a classic color, Vader Red. Now take your time and say the numbers as you go through the footwork that you've mastered. Start by holding the 1. Then step 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. Did you catch that I said hold the 1? That's kind of a big deal. You've got to actually wait on the count of 1 and then step on 2. So don't step on 1, hold the 1. Then you can step on 2. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. So do it a bunch of times. You get the idea. How hard is Cha-Cha timing? Pretty hard. As a matter of fact, the 2 hardest things to do are 1, quantum mechanics, and 2, dancing Cha-Cha on time. That's why it's so important to cross-train. You can do this by simply tapping your shoes to the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, and 1, or cup dancing. I know we're talking about timing, but let me show you a cool trick. Maybe you don't have a partner, so all you gotta do is just rub your shoe just right, and then presto. Whoa, what? Whoa, that's weird. Wait, I didn't rub it quite right. Let me try again. Just rub it just like so, and then, yeah, right there, To take the cross-training to a whole new level of correctness, we're going to use that rhythm with some butt twerks. Just keep the rhythm going and feel free to twitch that booty to your heart's content, or twitch your heart to your booty's content, whichever comes first. An even more advanced cross-training technique is boob twerking. I like to call it boob juggling. Do this with the correct rhythm. 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. Feel free to mix it up a little bit. There's lots of possibilities here. To take your Cha-Cha cross-training to the absolute highest level of correctitude, juggle your balls. This may seem very challenging, but once you practice a lot, I guarantee you it will be completely useless. While you're juggling, simply bob your head to the rhythm of Cha-Cha. Again, I must remind you how important it is to hold the 1. It's hard to hold the 1 because most music has a build-up that makes you kind of feel like you should go on the 1. Listen to this beat. Here comes the build-up. And too early. That's called premature ejaculation. So it takes some getting used to, but just hold the 1. So you can step forward on 2. Perfection. Step number 3 to mastering the cha-cha basic is to move your ass literally. Okay, it's usually called hip action, or body action, or sexy action, Cuban motion, figure 8, which is actually an infinity sign. Move the hips forward, side, back, settle your hips, twist your center, use the 3 forces, create a diagonal line, squeeze your rib cage, use your core. That's a lot to remember, so let's make that easier by calling the movement simply. You better figure out how to move your infinity ass with 8 Cuban sexy twists and forward diagonal motion, then line your cage hip action to settle and squeeze your side center. That's not long enough. So perhaps, to avoid confusion, just remember what I said in the first place. Move your ass. Because if your ass doesn't move, then you ain't doing cha-cha. So, make sure you move that hot ass of yours correctly by simply taking your hips opposite to where the rest of you is going. If you're going to the right, move your hips left. If you're going to the left, move your hips right. If you're going diagonally down, go your hips diagonally up. So remember, if your ass isn't moving, it's not cha-cha. If your ass is moving, it's cha-cha. Not moving, not cha-cha. Moving, cha-cha. Not cha-cha. Cha-cha, not cha-cha. Cha-cha. Not sure, but I think that's technically known as butt itch. Anyway, don't be a lazy ass when you do your cha-cha. Step 4 to mastering your cha-cha is to stroke the floor and keep your toes in constant and considerate contact with the ground and surface area, protecting your partner from unnecessary damage. Simple solution? Dance on paper. So you're going to put those toes on no release mode. This accomplishes 2 things. 1, good technique with your feet, and 2, one hell of a clean floor. Step 5 to mastering the cha-cha basic is insanely great posture. If you'd like to live life on the wild side and you have trouble with your posture, then you should invest in the Kick Me If I'm Slouching device. It's fun for the whole family. And it sure beats having to think for yourself and keep your body nice and long and tall and keeping those eyes up. The simplest and most dangerous solution is to use the anti-slouch device. It senses when you're slouching and gives you a gentle shock to help you remember to stand up straight. To enhance the posture, you can change the settings for more intensity. Can be used in other areas. With a battery included in the pack. Just put it on and go. It's totally convenient and comfortable. If using external devices is not for you, well, there is another solution. Stretch your neck, pull your shoulders down, suck that belly in. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, especially when sleeping. You've gone through all 5 steps, time to put it all together. So, let's practice it. But first, followers, when you're dancing with a partner, start with the second half of the basic. Is it a big deal? No, it isn't. Let's rewind and review.
Do the steps with a lot of reps to be fine. Better dance on time. Use your sexy lips. Ooh. Better move those hips. Don't prance around. Brush those toes on the ground. Wanna get a date? Gotta stand up straight. Share this video with all your friends. Keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing till it never ends. Dance, dance, dance insanity with Titus and Liwen.
Hey, baby. You come here often?
Oh my God.
Oh, right in the subscribe.
You want to do the top 10 steps in the cha-cha?
Sounds fun.
Well, you just have to click over here.
Okay, let's go. Cha-cha, 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 cha-cha.